Hey, it's me. I always say the time. It's 3:35 a.m. in the morning, so that's probably why I sound like crap right now. And my lip looks bad, because I don't know. I may pause this and continue it just because I don't want to talk very loud because I don't want anyone to hear me. You know, I'm over there. I don't know how to talk about this without actually saying it. I'm freaking out. And my nails need to be done, hopefully, but later on today. This afternoon I'll get them done. Let's see. I don't really want to say anything without, like, accusing anybody. What do you do? And what do you do? And someone might know what I'm talking about, so you know who you are. I'm not going to say who it is. Gosh, my lip looks really bad, but it's healing. That's the scab over it. So, anyways, just like try to ignore it. Try to put my hair over it. What happened if you have night terrors about something you don't know if happened or not? Do you believe your night terrors, or do you take them as the sick, nasty, disgusting, foul night terrors that they are? Because they are night terrors. But I feel like this has happened to me, has happened, been happening, may have happened sometime in my life, and I don't know whether to believe it or not. I wrote this person an email message. I ended at 3:30 this morning. So I told her I was stopping. I told her I was stopping at 3 o'clock in the morning because it was 3 in the morning here. But where she's at, I think it's like 6 or 7. It's not 6, 7 or 8 in the morning. But you know who you are. Anyways, what do you do? Like I said, do you believe these night terrors, or do you believe like it's a sign from God to tell you, open your eyes, look what's happening? Or do you believe them as second night terrors that they are? Because that's what they are, night terrors, like I said. And I'm not accusing somebody, because that's what I'm not saying anything. I'm not going to accuse anybody. I'm just saying, because I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know what's the real world, my reality. I don't know what's fake, made up, real. I don't know. I'm just freaking lost and confused. And I'm believing it as to be my reality, because this has happened to me many times. You can count on your fingers and toes. It's happened to me more than that. Twice as more. 3 times as more. It happened to me that in my life, in my 33 years of living. Then yeah, most of my life. Yeah, I know my lip looks bad. Please try to ignore it. I know it looks really bad, but there's nothing I can do. I can't cover it up with anything. My teeth are bad, so I don't want to really show my teeth. Oh God, I hate it. I wish it would go away. But like I said the other night, I fell asleep and I woke up to biting my lip, inside my lip, and then like lip right here. So and I got acne right here, and then right here. I don't know why, but like at nighttime, especially in the middle of the night, it's always worse in the middle of the night than it is during the day. And you can see that what I pointed out in my other videos is the veins or whatever they are in my forehead. But if I sound a little groggy or something, and for one, it's 3:39 in the morning. But I also took a benzodiazepine to calm my nerves, because I got a little anxious writing this email message because of what I told her. But so, do I believe these night terrors, or do I take them as like they are night terrors? So I don't know. And it's like, even if this is happening, there's no proof. I can't prove it because I don't have it on tape, don't have it on video. And nowadays you need bullshit like that to prove that what you're talking about is true. I just wish I want to do this without me saying. I want to set like a camera or a video recorder, or just actually a camera up in my room without no one knowing, and just see what happens to me when I'm passed out, not passed out, when I'm asleep or blacked out from taking too much medicine. Bite my lip, not bite the corner of my lip, but bite my lip because I don't want to say nothing. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to upload this video. If I do, it's because, I don't know, I'm just bored in the middle of the night and I want to pass some time. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's going to watch this anytime soon. Not that it needs to be done anyways. I don't mind. I just appreciate whoever watches this. Take time out of your day, night to watch this. I do appreciate it. I really don't know what to entitle it because I'm just trying to talk my head off for anything that comes to mind. And then, like, if you knew what I was talking about, and you knew that I'm suffering from mental illness, you'd be like, oh, she's just suffering from one of her episodes, so don't believe her because she has no proof or whatever. And gosh, I'm looking at myself while I'm talking, and I'm just recognizing every flaw that is on my face. And like I said, the dripping. I know I say this at almost every video, but it really irritates me. That's how bad it really irritates me. And I'll just tell you a couple stories that I'm just thinking about. The dripping on my face, I already told you that, gosh, my face is like uneven till I can just see it. Maybe it's just me, but I just see the side of my right side of my face. Now it's my right side I'm pointing at. To you, it's my left side, I think. I think I may be wrong. But, and then, like, the nostril here is like smaller than this one. And the acne. And I think not my father thinks I'm just breaking out because I'm eating too much sugar. Well, I haven't eaten a lot of sugar in these past couple days, but to me, I think I'm stressed. I'm breaking out because I'm stressing out a lot. I'm having really bad anxiety, panicky. I don't know if that can make you break out. I don't know. I know, and I'm always messing with my hair. I said it's in every video. It's just like because when I'm making this video, I can see myself, and I want to fix every flaw I can. Because that's how I am. It's really weird like that. It's almost at 8 minutes already, and I don't feel like I've been talking that long. Let's see. I kind of tell you that it's not too personal. I should just keep to myself. I might, sniffle. And like I said, I told my doctors about my runny nose that's running on a daily basis. Not been telling doctors on a daily basis. My runny nose has been running for a daily basis, and no one ever replies back to me, never. So I'm just like, okay, they probably think I have the flu, or I caught a bug, or, you know, I heard when you're hot, your nose starts to run, which I notice when I'm like when I do some physical exertion, I think the word is, like doing the cat box, or feeding my cats, or just getting the mail, or picking up the newspaper, or whatever, walking around the house. I notice my nose is always running, so maybe it's just that. I don't know. Yes, I'm watching the Jersey Shore. I'm addicted to the Jersey Shore, even though it's kind of old, a couple years old. I still rewatch the episodes. You hear me stutter for a second. I don't know what's wrong with my voice, but no, I don't know why I stutter. I think I do. I don't know. I just get nervous. When I get nervous and panicking, anxious, like I stutter. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I'm tired, but I'm really, a little anxious. I'm not that bad. I'm a little bit, because I don't really want to talk about what I want to talk about. I wish I could just be blunt and say, what do you think about this situation? What do you think about this situation? But I cannot, because I don't want to accuse any innocent people. But like I said, I emailed a message to someone special in my life, and you know who you are, so you got the email message, hopefully, and you read it before you watch this. If not, check your email box, and you know who you are. But anyways, no, it's not a guy either. I would say that. I've already said that in the video. It's not a guy. That was not a guy, but I said she, obviously. It's kind of sad I made it, uploaded a video over 4 hours ago. No one's watched it. I feel dumb that I made it, but I'll leave it. It was just me talking about my night, because it's Friday morning, November. It's Friday morning, October 1st, 2017. And I uploaded a video last night, a couple hours ago, over 4 hours ago, and no one's viewed it. And then I made another video, like over 35-40 minutes later, to apologize about what I said in that video. And you'll know if you watch the video what it is. Anyways, Jersey Shore, great show. Even though it is scripted, now I figured out it's scripted, stupid me. In the beginning, the past couple times I've watched the show and rewatched the episode. Yes, and first let me finish. Yeah, I'm getting my eyebrows waxed. I'm getting my upper lip waxed. I always get it waxed with my nails done. So I'll show you guys what I look like tomorrow after I get all this done. You really can't see it in my face. I don't think you can, the eyebrows, unless you go really close to my face, which I won't scare you guys and do. My nails, look, see, any of you be done. I hate how they look. They're awful. Yes, I had one other one that's missing, because when I was anxious, I don't want to show that. I tend to bite my nails, or bite my fingers, or whatever you want to say. And I was doing that the other night because I was really anxious, and one of the gel things came off. So it had 3 in a row. Let's see if you can see it. 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3. Purple, green, purple, but just like this one. This one has 3, but it's green, purple, green. I thought it was cute, but now it's kind of lame. I don't know. Anyways, Jersey Shore. Like I said in the other video, the first video I uploaded last night, they're having a reunion show one night only. I think my dad said, because he saw in the paper, he said, no, I don't know whether to believe him or not, I don't know why he would lie, but he said they were getting together, except Sammy's sweetheart is not going to be on the episode because of stupid Ronnie. I don't like Ronnie personally, but it is what it is. Anyways, what else can I talk about? Yeah, so... Yeah, you see my nose is running, so let me get a tissue. Excuse me, I'm gonna let you guys go for a second. Okay. You saw that little running in my nose. Oh well, it is what it is. Everybody's nose is running. I don't know what to talk about. What can I talk about? Like, I was going through my liked videos and here on YouTube, and like, I liked a video from my friend Jules in London. She uploaded a video that I spoke of in one of my last uploaded videos about mental health, and I didn't watch it, rewatch it, because I watched it already, but I have to rewatch to remind myself what it's about. So let me know. I don't know if I can do that, if I can pause and come back. Let me see. Let me pause for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, never mind. It won't work. I don't know how you can pause. If you can pause your video, save it, do whatever you do, and come back and play it and start recording again. But it won't let me get out of the camera, so never mind. Like what she talked about in her video, and better so you can smell it. I know that like this. Or she talked in her video about people not believing you if you have mental illness, because mental illnesses are invisible illnesses. And I suffer from, let's see, I'll name them, generalized anxiety disorder, severe depression, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, bipolar disorder, bipolar depression, let's see, ADD or ADHD, my doctor says ADHD, or at the end it said combined type, which I believe is ADD plus ADHD, adult ADD, ADHD, because I don't think I had it when I was a little child, not that I know of, not that they tested me for it, but that's 6. my friend Jules thinks I might have BPD, borderline personality disorder, but I have to talk to when I see a psychiatrist next year, in January. Hopefully, after January 8th, I'll see a psychiatrist. Yeah, so once I see my I'll bring it up to my doctor, but I don't think he's not. I mean, he can diagnose me with some certain things, but when I get into certain like topics or certain like things, I don't think he's educated, but I don't think he's not specialized in that field. So you're probably wondering why he has the specialty to diagnose me. Well, of course he can diagnose me with ADD, ADHD, through a test I took, and then the medicine Adderall that I did bring up to him. And then when I brought this medicine, which I educated myself on before even bringing it up to him, I watched all the videos I could on YouTube. I watched videos on Google. I know Google is not such a great place to go, but and then other websites and forums and stuff like that. And I learned about, like, not the symptoms, because I don't need to know the symptoms. I tell them my own symptoms, but like how this medicine works and everything. And like I was gonna bring up Ritalin and which my other friend Valerie. Never mind. I won't say that. That's too much. But anyways, I don't know the difference between like the ones I know of is Ritalin and Adderall and Concerta, and I believe it's called Vicefence or Vicefence. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. That's all I can think of. Anyways, I brought up Adderall, and like when I brought it up, it's like he's known me for over 8 years, so he really knows me very well. And like right when I brought it up, he was like, "Yeah, but you have to take this test first." And I took a test that took over 30 minutes or so. I don't really know how long, because I was really anxious and panicked at the time, afraid what he was gonna say with me asking about it. And like I felt like he knew that I was suffering from ADD or ADHD or both, because I get really hyper, especially around him, like hyperactive, like the ADHD is. I get really hyper, and I go into like all these different topics. I go from one topic to another, and I just keep going on and on and on. It's like, but my main things about saying one reason, I have to say 10 million things to surround this one main reason, one main point. And that's what I do in a lot of my comments, as you notice, they're so long, because I cannot get to my main point without telling you about everything I need to tell you, so you understand. And then I write like, what really, like, I would read out some of my comments to my father and just see what he says. And he's like, why do you do this slash thing? Like for instance, in my anything I say, well, please take care, be safe, and God bless you / your family / your friends and animals / pets. And it was, well, anyway, / pets. Or I say like human being / person / individual / girl / woman / guy / whomever. Just / because I gotta get every little thing out. And it's like, it's so annoying, but I need to get it out, because then I don't feel like my comment is complete without you guys or whomever I did the comment for, the understanding of what I'm saying. And then let's see, back to the mental illness is like I have also the paranoid schizophrenia. I tend to hear voices that aren't there. I tend to see things that aren't there. Like I'll see, like, especially in the dark, when I'm laying in the dark, just panicking and just going crazy, I'll just see this thing outline. I'm sorry to spit, but this like thing outline, like a person, like the shape of a person's head or body, but all I can see is pure black, dark. I cannot see the person, but then that black thing will start moving, and that's when I start freaking out, like, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with me? And that's why I take the Seroquel, which is a lie. I've heard a couple of people on it. I take it for my anxiety as well as the benzodiazepine. But I take Seroquel for especially the paranoid schizophrenia. I also take another, it's an antidepressant, which I just learned like a couple weeks ago. It's an antipsychotic. It's called Vraylar, Vraylor, and I can't tell you if it works or not, because when I first started taking it, I took it for a couple months. I didn't really feel a difference, and I believe this might have been before the Seroquel. I don't remember. Then I stopped, because if I'm taking a medicine for a while, especially for a couple months, and I don't feel the difference, I always happen to stop the medicine, which you're not supposed to do. Oh my God, excuse me, I just burped. I'm sorry. You're not supposed to just stop a medicine, especially a medicine like an antidepressant, because then it stops working. So I stopped it for a little while, and then I got put into a psych ward because I went crazy. This is all I'm telling you, all these situations, the different situations all at once. No, I didn't, when I went crazy, no, it wasn't because of the Vraylar. I don't know, I had just went crazy one day. I was like cussing at people. I was crying emotionally, really, not emotionally. I was crying so bad like a baby. I kept crying, stopping, crying, especially at the nail salon. Thank God they didn't tell me not to come back, but I'm allowed back. But thank God, because this is the best nail salon I've been to. But I was just crying in the nail salon, and everybody kept noticing, and I was blurting out stuff about my past, and it was just craziness. And then somebody, when I was telling the woman that does my nails every time I go in, I told her, look, Mimi, if you don't hear from me in like a week, please call me or do something, just so you know I'm safe and I'm okay. And right when I turned my back, someone laughed, and that laugh just like clicked something in my head. It was like, oh hell no, they just didn't laugh at me. So I turn around and I scream, oh, if you think it's funny, do you think it's funny if I just commit suicide right now? And I walked right out of the nail salon, and my dad was on his way to pick me up, and I just went crazy. Like I walked until I couldn't walk anymore. I don't know where I was at. I stopped by a lake that was on my left-hand side. And I walked to the lake, put my jacket down, sat on a jacket underneath the tree, and was just yelling profanity at cars going by. And just, no one was there, so no one can hear me, but the cars, I don't think really hurt me until I was like really like making like signals at them. And I was like, whoa, what the hell are you looking at? What the F are you looking at? This and that. F you, F this. And then the cops came eventually, because they had a helicopter above me. I think they were looking for me because the nail salon called 911 on me, and they couldn't. The people that were calling me they got a hold of me. But I was like, blah blah blah. I'm gonna take all this medicine, and I'm just gonna whatever happens happens. I didn't say I was gonna kill myself. And the only time I said I was gonna commit suicide was in the nail salon. So they called 911, and I was like, hell no, I'm not telling you where I'm at, blah, blah, blah. Whatever happens, happens. And then eventually, about, I'd say 45 minutes, well, I'd say an hour after I left the nail salon, some cop came walking up to me on my left-hand side. I was like that. I was freaked out. And then I saw the cop. Automatically, I thought, oh, well, he's not going to help me. He doesn't care about me. Who cares about me? No one cares about me. Not my own father cares about me. If my own father doesn't care about me, who else is going to care about me? And I knew he was either my father, or, because it takes less than 5 minutes from my house to the nail salon. So my father was on his way. And then when I left the nail salon, I called my father and was like, blah, 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 this happened. I know you're doing something behind my back, something shady. You're setting me up with something. And I'm just going to walk until I can't walk anymore. And he kept asking me where I was. And he was like, he kept asking me where I was, and I was like, no, I'm not going to tell you, because all you do is, you don't care. All you do is you care about yourself, and you don't care about what happens to me, because if you cared, then you wouldn't allow, if you knew the stuff that was happening to me when I was a little child and in my pre-teens. Anyways, I won't say much more. Just think about it for a second. You will know what I'm talking about. I don't have to say it without you knowing. But anyways, the cop came walking up. Here comes one cop. Here comes another. Then a third one. And then I didn't make a racial remark. I would never say anything racial about anybody, because I am not a racist, ignorant person. But no, I won't say that either, because that's a little personal, and I don't want people hating this person if I say it. But anyways, I was just like, because, well, you're white, because all of them were white cops, and I'm not racist against nobody, and I'm white, so I thought it was okay for me to say what I said was because I'm white too. I'm half white and half white and half Asian, half Korean, half white. Man, I can't speak. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not going to talk for this too much longer because it's at about 25 minutes right now. But I'll finish this and I'll let you go. But anyways, so the cops come. You know, they're out of all of them, there was only one Spanish cop, and that's it. There were no black cops, no Asian cops, no nothing except, and then the rest were white cops. And one of them was the young guy, and I'll tell you about the young guy because it's the young guy that pissed me off, and that's why I really made the white comments, because of him. I said, oh, what, you want to, because you're white, and you have the white privilege card, you think you're white, you're not thinking white, but you think because you're white, you have privilege to do what you do, what you can say to me. And they were just saying, like, they didn't really say anything, like the actually young guy and some other guy, well, no, I don't know if it was the white young cop I just told you about, but it was one other cop that was white, and then it was a Hispanic cop that was there, and he kept asking me, because I kept saying, well, I just want to go home, I want to go sit in my recliner and be with my Hemi and watch TV and just mind my own business. And he kept asking me over and over for about 10 minutes, do you mean to take you home to your Hemi? Kept asking me, do you want me to take you home to Hemi? And I just kept going on and on and on. I would not shut up. And I would put myself in a psych ward, to be honest, because I felt as if I was taken over by the devil. I felt, because I was not myself. This is the Jennifer you see now is the total opposite Jennifer that I was that day. It was not me. I would never say what I said to the cops, and what was I saying when no one was around. I would never say that to anybody, to anyone, to whomever. I was saying, I want to get rid of all the adults. I want to save all the little children and all the animals because they're innocent, you know. And I'm saying this because of what happened in my past, and because I was a little child and I was taken advantage of. Now you know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, and when I was in my preteens. And this has happened a couple times in my adulthood. But anyways, and that's why I have a lot of trust issues with people. But anyways, if this stuff has happened to you, believe me, what I've been through, not saying I'm more than anybody else, but I've been through a lot in my 33 years of living. And people have taken my trust. And, you know, what's the saying? Hold on, my leg is starting to cramp. What's that saying? You take my, I don't know what the saying, you take my love for granted or something, I don't know, but it's not that. You take my trust for granted. You think you can do that to me and get away with it. Well, no, I don't think so, not anymore. I don't trust anybody. That's why I have no friends. The only friends I do have, I consider my friends are on social media. Jules and Valerie are my two really closest friends. And there are a couple other people. One or, I don't know, I won't say, but I mean, I consider them friends, but not as close as I've gotten with Valerie and Jules. I would say no, I won't say that. But anyways, 10 minutes into asking me, do you want to go home to Hemi? We'll take you home to Hemi. You can go home, be with Hemi. I should have said, okay, that's fine. I should have told myself to calm down, relax for a couple minutes, go home, freak out at home, inside your home where no one can hear you. But no one can hear you. But no. I had to go on and on, get my point out. Also, I was saying, like, let me get rid of all the adults. Save the little children, save the pets from getting hurt because they're the innocent victims. And I'm not saying adults aren't innocent victims, because they are when their heinous crimes are committed against them. But I wasn't thinking about that. I don't want to show that because I'm wearing a tank top. But, yeah, I was saying that and just saying all this weird stuff that I would never say. Like, I would never say. And I would never say I want adults to die. Not all adults. I just want people who commit heinous crimes to die, because I care less about them. Especially murderers, rapists, you know, domestic violence people. So anyways, so after 10 minutes, he's like, you know what? I've had it. That's what the young white cop said. I say young white cop because he is a young white cop. And I believe these young white cops, I'm not just saying just because they're white. I'm saying because they're also cops too. They can take advantage of the victims or the people or the patients or whomever they're taking care of. And they want to throw in the crazy card. They don't want to throw in the, I'm going to bankrupt you. You know, that type of bullshit. And they end up, taken my arm. I'll get in another video, I'll tell you how I dislocated my shoulder. And a week prior to that, I broke my collarbone on the right side. But, which, the collarbone, I didn't even go to the hospital for. I had no pain meds for that. I don't know how I went through. I was screaming, crying in pain. My father was not home at the time it was happening. But, like, I dislocated my right shoulder by falling in the shower. My father thinks I broke my collarbone, incoherent. When I was incoherent on, like, I think I was incoherent on, when I dislocated my right shoulder. No, when I dislocated my right shoulder, I was in the shower, taking a shower, so I was coherent. But I was incoherent at the time when I broke my collarbone on like, muscle relaxer, like Soma and something else, I don't remember. But anyways, back to the white cop. Saying white cop, but cop. He pulled my arm back. I heard it pop. So I thought he dislocated my shoulder. I'm screaming and crying in pain. Not crying, but screaming in pain. Please, you're hurting my arm. I dislocated my right shoulder just months ago. Please, I'm in pain. I was in a lot of pain. And instead of going in the cop car, they put me in a ambulance. I knew they were going to Baker Act me by the time they put me in the ambulance. But they ended up putting in what do you call them? The cuffs in front of me instead of behind my back because of my shoulder. So they put it in front of me. So when I'm sitting on that, the thing that they have the ambulance and the bed, I don't know what you call it, gurney. I am taking I think it was my left hand out of the cuffs. I was laughing. I actually made myself laugh at the time, but they went because they were trying to take my jewelry off and everything. Anyways, I ended up staying in the hospital for 2 full days because this place didn't have a psych ward. They ended up moving me from this hospital to this psych ward, which I would tell you, I said it in other videos. You can see how red my chin is. But this psych ward, I've been in a couple psych wards, I'll admit to you. I'm really not a crazy person. If you think I'm crazy, and then that's your decision, that's your choice. But seriously, I'm not crazy. And I went to this is the nice psych ward I've ever been to. This is the second time I was at the psych ward. Like I said, I've been to other psych wards a couple times, and I've been in this psych ward like last year, sometime like March of last year, and then this is the second time I've been. I didn't know I was going. At first, I didn't recognize the place because they had me on another side, a different side, the adult side. I was on the adult side, of course, last time, but this was the other side, and yeah, so. I got there and like I didn't recognize it, so I was like, but I recognized it when they brought me into this room first to ask me these questions, and I was like, really, I can't remember the name of the place. Well, is this so and so, or they couldn't really answer my questions. So when they brought me back, and then I woke up the next morning, I realized because I didn't go to sleep till after 3 o'clock in the morning. And then when I woke up, I realized I was at the same place. So, yeah, anyways, I've taken up 33 minutes and 21 seconds every time. I think I'll end this now. Thank you for taking up some of my time, like almost a half hour of my, over a half hour. Thank you for listening to me for over a half hour. I appreciate it. It's taking some of my time so I don't have to sleep. And I won't get into why I have insomnia. That's another thing. I suffer from insomnia, but my insomnia is not why I'm up right now. I would tell you, but it's a little too personal. But anyways, one more thing. Like, I also suffer from being a hypochondriac. Now, I've had like 3 different people tell me I'm a hypochondriac, including the veterinarian calling me an animal hypo. That's what my father said, animal hypo. And I knew when he meant hypochondriac because I watched videos on YouTube and Googled a lot of stuff, and I thought my cat had like diabetes or cancer or something. So I wanted to test it, blood test it. She refused. She said, no, your cat's healthy other than being overweight, because he is a 29-pound cat. My heavenly Hemi that I love to death. I love my other cat, Precious Patches. But Hemi is my best friend in the whole entire world. I love him to death. And you've seen him in my other videos. If not, watch like one of my other videos. Especially like one with me and him saying Happy Thanksgiving, or just my other videos I show him. He's an awesome cat, and I'm blessed to have him in my life. And anyways, it's 4:10 a.m. Thank God, because I believe the hours between 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. are the hard times to stay up. For me, at least, I ended up passing out. And plus, I took half of benzodiazepine, half is 100 milligrams, half, so 50 milligrams. So, I mean, I'm not tired right now, but I do feel it throughout my body. This, like, comfortable feeling. But when I get comfortable like this, I tend to fall asleep. I don't want to fall asleep. So, anyways, I'll end it because I'm almost at 36 minutes. So, anyways, thank you for taking your 36 minutes out of your life to listen to me, watch me, just talk about anything. I think everything, mental illness to just my freak accident, you want to call it, situation, me going crazy, because that time I did go crazy. Right now, I'm not going crazy. But anyways, obviously. So, and watching Jersey Shore. But anyways, that's it. So, thank you for watching and listening. I appreciate it. And you guys have a great Friday, December 1st. Alright, so take care. Be safe. Be very, very safe, please. And God bless you all. And your animals and pets, too. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Good night. Good morning. Well, there was my nose. Now that I'm ending it. Alright, anyways, bye guys. Take care. I love you all. Bye-bye.